How is it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm back with another video. Unfortunately, it's not a modification video, which I know a lot of you want, but Christmas is round the corner, so I really can't afford to throw a load of money at the car buying modifications when I've got obviously buy people gifts and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I'm sorry it's not a modification video, guys. I hope you're all doing well and you're all set for Christmas. Today's video, I'm basically going to do some things about the Ford Focus that you may or may not know about, like, you know, just the Ford Focus ST in general. I've learned a little bit myself, to be honest with you, so, you know, hopefully I'll try and pass the information on to you guys. And if it's something you enjoy and you'd like to see another video like this or another couple of videos like this, I'll be happy to do some more on different models of cars, or maybe the Astra, the Corsa, anything really. I'll be happy to do some, you know, things you don't know about the particular model of car. So I'm not going to keep waffling on, guys, and keep you. So let's crack on with 5 things you don't know about the Ford Focus ST. Maybe. Right then, a lot of you probably do know about this and some of you don't. Now, the Ford Focus ST has footwell lights but no bulbs. Like, it just has the bulb holders. For some reason, Ford did not put bulbs in the holders. I have done a bit of digging on this and trying to find out why. I've got a lot of information on it. Some are just saying it's just part of the loom that was just sort of like a generic across all the Ford Focuses, but it still makes me feel a bit weird that on the ST especially, it didn't come with any bulbs. The holders are there, so all you can do is plug the bulbs in, but Ford didn't put the bulbs in. I've also heard that, I've also read that it was sort of like a marketing thing, like it would be offered as an optional extra, so you could tick optional extra footwell lights, but even though the loom and everything's still there, and Ford would charge you for it, which I 100% can believe that. But funnily enough, I do need to put some in mind. I've known about this anyway, I just haven't got around to doing it. I bought a brand new one in 2007, I think it was, and that didn't have any bulbs in it either. So even buying it brand new from the showroom, it didn't have any bulbs. But I'm going to put some in now, and I'll do a little video on that as I'm doing it. So if you guys don't know about this, you know, I'll show you now exactly where they are. Right then, the bulb holders are right there, just there. Look, as you can see there, that's where the bulb goes in, and it's the same on the passenger side, so it's one around there as well. And the bulbs you're going to need are these ones, 501s. Obviously you can get all different colours if you want coloured ones. I'm just going for standard. I did try to find some orange ones in Halfords, but they didn't have any. I didn't really want any other colour, so I just got some stock ones for now. So in the case, I plug one of these in, turn ignition on because the door's open, and the light in theory should come on. And there we have it, guys. One bulb in. Somewhat minor, but you know, still madness why Ford don't put bulbs in there. Like I said before, don't know what the reason is behind it. I've heard several different stories. I've tried investigating it, but I don't know. So I'm gonna put the other side in now, and that's gonna be that one done. Right then, there was an electric Ford Focus. Looks like an ST. Well, it is an ST, but with it's basically electric. It was called the Focus BEV, and it was sort of like a concept car in like 2009. I think it was unveiled. You probably can see clips now as I'm talking. Basically, it was like a UK government thing, you know, surprisingly. It's ultra low carbon vehicles demonstration initiative in the early 2010. It was a consortium of Ford, Scottish and Southern Energy, and the University of Strathclyde. And 15 of these were produced and with a charging infrastructure in and around the London borough. As a publicity stunt, the Focus, the BEV, was featured on the Leno show. And that is available on YouTube. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave the link in the description to that video if you want to go check out the Ford Focus ST electric thing. It's quite interesting, really. You know, it's sort of like back in 2009, like there was an electric Ford Focus. Like it's crazy to think. I didn't know anything about this myself until I've been doing some research. So yeah, that is the second one of the things you may or may not, basically may or may not know about the Ford Focus ST. Right, then this is quite an interesting one. How many are left compared to how many were made? So the ST2, 10,330 were registered here in the UK. Obviously, I can't account for other countries like Australia and all them ones. I can't account for that. I can only sort of find information about what's been registered in this country. From today's date, there are 6,300 that are left that are taxed, and currently sawn or off the road there is 1,600. Now that is a grand total of 7,900 cars still on the road. So 2,430 Focus STs are now dead, unregistered, just gone, like crushed, crashed, anything. But yeah, so there were 7,900 Ford Focuses ST2s left on the road. Well, on the road, say, taxed or untaxed. And the Focus ST3, now the same dates between 2005 and 2012, there were 10,613 of these registered. 6,800 of them are left that are taxed, and 1,500 are classed as sawn or off the road. So that is a grand total of 8,300 Ford Focus ST3s still on the road, or sawn, so to speak. So that is a loss of 2,313, which have been crushed, scrapped, or whatever. So it's quite interesting, really. There seems to be that about 300 more ST3s were registered compared to the ST2. And there is 400 of them more than the ST2 still on the road, so well, not on the road, but you guys know what I mean, taxed or off the road, sawn. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one, really. I think it's a lot more than I expected. I honestly didn't think there'd be that many left on the road, but according to online, I've done a lot of digging. That's the numbers that seem to sort of average about that. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, guys. There is I tried finding out of the colours, but I couldn't find any information about that. I was scrolled for hours trying to find how many colours were made and how many colours are left on the road. I was hoping like that'd be something you guys would want to know as well, but unfortunately I can't find the information for you guys. So yeah, that is the third one. Right then, on to the engine. Now, the Ford Focus ST uses something called a Volvo modular engine. And basically this is sort of like a design on the earlier T5 engines. However, the bores on them are 2 mil bigger than the earlier ones. Hence why the cylinder walls are thinner, which is how you get crack liners, so to speak. So that's why they're obviously the 2 mil bigger. So the liners are a lot thinner. So that's where it's very much of a weak point as compared to the earlier Volvo engine, which is really strong. Even though it does have a Volvo engine, the Focus ST isn't found in as many Volvos as you would think. It's found in the Volvo S40 and the Volvo V50, both T5s. So that is it. All that shares the Focus ST engine is the Volvos, the S40, V50, and the Focus ST, Focus RS. They're the only ones that have that particular engine. And it's got VVT and a few bits and bobs. The throttle bodies are tweaked and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not as common as to me, I thought that the engine out in the Focus was found in a lot more Volvos than it actually is. It's literally 2. So, yeah, and it sort of explains why the cylinder walls, like the liners crack, basically, because obviously it's a lot thinner, isn't it? So I wish Ford would have left it and kept it as the original Volvo engines with a thicker liners, so then we could all run a lot more power, couldn't we? So yeah, that is obviously the Volvo. The code name is, I've got it here, B52554T3. That is basically the engine code for the Focus ST and the S40 and the V50. Right then, the fifth and final one is where the Ford Focus was manufactured. It was manufactured in Germany, a place called Saarlouis. I apologise to anyone, any German person watching this now if I pronounce that wrong. Saarlouis, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, that's where all the Ford Focuses STs were assembled, along with the RS as well. And obviously they were shipped over here and down to Dagenham, and obviously then distributed to all the dealerships in the UK. It's quite interesting, the assembly process. I've got a clip for you guys to watch. It is of the Mark II Focus RS. I can't find one on the Mark II Focus ST, but I assume the production process is the same. So I'll clip that in now for you to enjoy. and I'll see you in a minute. Right then guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it a little bit informative. I know some of the facts I had weren't great, but I hope it might have, like, you know, someone that didn't know a certain thing, they might have learned a little bit. Even if it's to do with the footwell lights, if you guys own a Focus ST and didn't realise you even had them there. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, share the video, I really appreciate it. And if I don't do a video before, I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. I really do. And I'll see you on the next one.